So I have mixed feelings about being here in Timmins right now. It was kind of stressful to come back to Ontario in such a strict lockdown. At the same time, it was great to be back in my home province. There are 3 things that I did have to get used to coming back to Ontario though. Here they are. First one is the huge fluctuations in weather in Ontario. I've been used to in BC always a constant 8, 10, 12, 14 degrees. But in Ontario, it could be plus 26 in the day and like 1 at night. Need to get used to that. I had forgotten just how bad the potholes get in Northern Ontario because the roads are always icing and thawing. That really affects the roads, so there's like craters in some of the holes. Not pleasant for the vehicle. One of the really positive things that I find easy to get used to in Northern Ontario is that since there's no other van lifers, or not many, I haven't seen any, there's no restrictions on where to park at night. I can pretty much park anywhere I'd like. Which is a great segue into showing you my 4 favorite spots in Timmins. And this is one of my favorite spots in Timmins. I call it the River Mud Spot. It's pretty much right downtown, except pretty quiet. Never actually seen anybody else in this spot. There is construction just up the road there, so it is loud in the morning. But other than that, quite nice. As long as I'm near water, I feel at home. Well, my van itself feels at home, but by a river, it's just soothing and calming. Love it. This right here is my favorite spot in my hometown of Timmins. Well, actually, Aircrew Falls is my hometown, but Timmins is where I am now. During off season, it's super quiet. I am the only one parking here. But in the summer, it gets super busy. The beach is, usually the water is further back, so there's a big beach here. And lots of families, kids come swim. But right now, I have it all to myself. So lucky. This is another one of my favorite spots. It's got a great view of the head frame in Timmins, and there's a lake, so it's great. And there's a park with all kinds of mining things. In the summer, when it's not COVID, there's actual concerts here outside in the park. There's a mining memorial here. I had no idea before seeing this how many people actually died in the mines. Today there's only like 3 to 10 a year, but in like the 1940s, there's hundreds a year. Crazy. So good, it's so much safer to be in mining now. What is on this sign? We had all kind of bets going. Is it City of Timmins, Schumacher? It's actually the service clubs of Timmins. here we have a big piece of copper. So I have mixed feelings about being here in Timmins right now. I'm here for 2 months, so that's a long time for me to stay. Okay, I'm exaggerating. It's like a month and a half. But anyways, for now it's great to be with family and friends and helping out as much as we can. Lots of moving and renovating homes going on. Soon I'll be leaving for flight school and I'll be very excited to show you all of that. But yes, it's very cool to rediscover my hometown. As a van lifer, you really don't see what you normally see if you live in common dwellings. And for the final spot that I like to come to in Timmins, Gilly's Lake, of course. Actually, I resisted coming here for a while because there's a lot of people. It's a really nice city park, so everybody comes to walk. I have always enjoyed coming for a swim here in the summer, but hadn't stayed here in my van before. During COVID, it's really about discovering the scenery, not the people, not the events, the scenery. So many events I've attended here, but now I'm seeing it from a different view. And that about wraps it up for my life as a van lifer in Timmins, Ontario, in Northern Ontario. As of next week, I will be in Southern Ontario or heading to Southern Ontario for 3 months of flight boot camp. We'll catch you next week.